Le Maroc reçoit toute l'Afrique, dans 6 villes, Rabat, Casablanca, Marrakech, Agadir, Tanger et Fès. 24 nations, un trophée. La Coupe d'Afrique des Nations de football, 35e édition, Maroc 2025. La plus belle et la plus grande fête du football africain au Maroc, du 21 décembre 2025 au 18 janvier 2026. For Morocco 2025. Pour le succès total de la Coupe d'Afrique des Nations de football au Maroc.
The 2025 Africa Cup of Nations will be taking place in Morocco from the 21st of December 2025 to the 18th of January 2026. Our national team Bafana Bafana will be participating and we've been invited.
We're going where?
Yeah, go Morocco.
We're going to Morocco? Yeah.
Hey, this will be the most beautiful and biggest party of African football.
Ooh. I'm ready to go.
It's in December, not now.
December?
Yeah.
Ah, that means I must pack all over again, Moz. Oh, what?
You heard that right? Morocco will be...
Bientôt la CAN au Maroc. C'est du 21 décembre 2025 au 18 janvier 2026. On met l'amour dedans. C'est l'une des plus belles CAN jamais organisées depuis l'histoire d'Afrique. L'Ivoirien ça met dedans. 3 étoiles, on fait 4 étoiles. Bientôt, ici de là-bas, suivez plus toi où.
Papa, ça comment? Eh, salutations à tous, Thierry, il y a dit des titres qu'il y a coupé plus mature de toute la Côte d'Ivoire, créateur ivoirien. Les gars, il y a CAN 2025 au Maroc. Je n'ai pas dit au Maroc, hein. Du 21 décembre 2025 au 18 janvier 2026, se tiendra au Maroc la plus grande et la plus belle fête du football africain. Moi, je serai là-bas, hein. Abida, non, il n'y a rien.
2025 Africa Cup of Nations will take place in Morocco from December 21, 2025 to January 18, 2026. Our Zambian national football team will be participating, and this is the most beautiful and biggest party of African football. I will be there.
Bonjour, je suis Alpha Wad. Bientôt la Coupe d'Afrique des Nations de football africaine au Maroc. Du 21 décembre 2025 au 18 janvier 2026. C'est la plus grande et la plus belle fête du football africain. Maroc, CAN 2025. Ce sera au top. J'y serai.
Bonjour tout le monde, j'espère que vous allez bien. Ici Florine Assa, créatrice de contenu ivoirienne. Eh bien, c'est bientôt la Coupe d'Afrique des Nations de football au Maroc.
C'est la plus grande et la plus belle fête du football africain. Ça sera top. Une date à ne surtout pas rater du 21 décembre 2025 au 18 janvier 2026. Maroc CAN 2025, ça sera top. J'y serai.
Salut la famille, j'espère que vous allez bien. C'est Chambre l'humoriste. Alors, bientôt la Coupe d'Afrique des Nations de football au Maroc. C'est du 21 décembre 2025 au 18 janvier 2026. Je sais que c'est la plus grande et plus belle fête du football africain, non?
All right then, Onyechi Obaro, first of all, thank you for the fantastic work you are doing out there, giving us the exclusives and keeping us up to date. But Onyechi, you've witnessed some great football thus far. In your own opinion, what do you think both Nigeria and Ghana need to do in order to go past their opponents in the semi-final fixtures? Because I'm sure that Akoso as well will be looking forward to a jollof derby between Nigeria and Ghana. So in your opinion, Onyechi, what do you think both teams need to do very well to go past their opponents to advance to the final?
All right, I'm a patriotic person and I believe in that jollof derby. If I'm told I will not be able to, give them the clue or give them a leeway of how they'll get past their opponents, but I just have to do it. All right, for Ghana, they have a very tough task ahead. They have Morocco, which is the host nation to face, and Morocco are not looking like a side that will back down for the fact that they are the host nation. They want to play for pride. They want to play for the fact that they want to leave this trophy, this first beautiful title of the Women's African Cup of Nations. Ghana will be playing against Morocco, against the 11 on the pitch of play, and they'll be playing against their fans. And whenever Morocco plays in this Women's African Cup of Nations, all through the tournament that they have played, they're always having the Moroccan fans coming just to rally behind them. They have them behind them, and that has been spurring them, that has been taking them all the way in this competition. Morocco are a high-scoring side. We've seen Ghislaine Chebak go all out, having braces. She's put her name on the score sheet, even in the contending. She's contending for the top scorer at the moment in this competition. And Ghana, for the fact that they scored only 5 goals, they were only scoring 4 against Tanzania. They need to get their scoring mojo, score more goals, defend very well, pretty well against the Moroccans. And that is a tough ask because if you look at how Ghana has been set up, they were not too strong in their first 2 games in the group stages of this competition after losing to the defending champions. But I'm hoping that this semi-final will spur them, will give them that anger, and they can channel that anger to the pitch of play with how they respond to the Moroccans. The Moroccans are tactically sound. Vidal is doing something beautiful with those girls, and we are seeing it. Though the Nigerian Super Falcons said that they want Morocco in the final, but if it's a jollof derby, come on, the bragging right. We want to see it. We love to see it. But Ghana will have to get past the host nation. For Nigeria wanted South Africa, I must tell you. Ashley Plumter, when I spoke to her at the mixed zone, she says, I would like to play South Africa. We lost against them in the group stage of the last WAFCON. So I would like to come make the wrongs right. That's what she says. That every one of them wants South Africa. They want to dent the hope of the defending champions. They do not want them to go further. And with the way South Africa have been playing, they were not too good on the day against Senegal because Senegal did press the South Africans. The video assistant referee did go against the South Africans because they were clamoring for a penalty in that match. But South Africa has got a dependable goalkeeper, and Dile Dlamini. Oh, she needs a honor because what she did yesterday, the penalty shootout, their first ever in the Women's African Cup of Nations. You know that Nigeria has one man in defense, the last man in defense for the South Africans to contend with wins.
All right, Onyechi, well said. I mean, I already know the finals you're looking forward to. Nigeria, Nigeria-Morocco is what the Super Falcons want, but if a Nigeria-Ghana final comes up, no doubt you'll be excited to see how it pans out. But let me come to you, Akosia. Akosia, semi-final, your coach did talk about how difficult it is to play against the whole side. The crowd will be against you. A lot of things will play out on the day. What are you looking forward to? Do you see Ghana going through against Morocco and Nigeria against South Africa? What final would you love to have when you have the opportunity to see?
Ghana against Morocco. I mean, it's a lot that will come into play because yesterday the Moroccans just came to support Ghana so much against Algeria, and all they were telling us that we are supporting you, but when you qualify and we meet you, we're not going to be supporting you. I mean, we've watched the Americans and how their fans will come all out at the Rabat Stadium. That's the only stadium that has been getting a huge number of people at the stadium supporting them. So you know that we're literally going to be playing against the actual players who are in the fans. That's one. Number 2, we are also playing against a coach who is very, very just in women's football. Someone who's won the 2023 championship in the world. I mean, it's a big deal to play against them. I think if our players would understand that you are playing against the host nation, nothing is going to go your way. Do not complain. Stick to what you want to do. Just continue playing no matter what happens. We should be able to pull something through. Because even when Senegal played against Morocco, we saw how they were very tactical, very disciplined, and but for the silly tackle that their goalkeeper made on the Moroccan player, they could have possibly played that game into a 0-0, So if we're able to apply the same tactics, learn some things from what the Senegalese did in their game against Morocco, definitely should be able to pick some points there and then be able to move up. Is it going to be very difficult? Of course it's going to be difficult. Do the friends have to give up? Absolutely not. They don't have to give up. Because one thing we have learned about this Moroccan team.
All right, well said. Well said, Akosia. I mean, it's really interesting. I'd imagine having Onyechi and Akosia on a particular show go at each other in terms of who you think will win between Nigeria and Ghana. It will be an interesting conversation. But I want to thank you, wonderful women, for your quality time.
And let's move on to the country we're going to be profiling today.
Morocco. So excited. Morocco are the host. We know that they were the host as well for the last edition where we saw Banyana lift the trophy. And I mean, Ade, if that doesn't scream we are putting our hand up, there's growth in women's football. I don't know what does, you know. They have done so well in women's football as a team that basically came from behind to where they currently are now. I'm super proud of them. We saw in the last edition of the FIFA World Cup, their first appearance, their debut, they actually moved, you know, to the group of 16, which was phenomenal. A lot of teams have had their first and their second and their third chances. An African team, you know, came and did that. Super phenomenal, amazing players that we've seen do quite well. I think this is going to be a team to definitely look out for.
All right, so Auntie Diski has just confirmed that Morocco is her favorites to win the next
You like doing this.
Yes, we do have to, you know, she's never going to admit it on camera, but off camera.
Pull it out of me.
Yes, you know. So Auntie Diski, thank you so much for joining us, and hey, look out for her story on the Umzansi Fundi's show.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.